Hello, so today we're going to be playing Sings. It's a bit different from some of the other games I've played. It is a horror game, but it's also a browser game. Quite short, does touch on some quite interesting themes, and is pretty dark at the same time. So with this sort of blobby pixelated form at the top, we play a college kid just coming home from school to see his parents, and things get increasingly weird. So that's Mom. That's Dad. And this is the house. So there's not much to interact with at first, not on this level anyway, or this floor. It's a bit more upstairs in your room. Yeah, and that's everything. Is this supposed to be like a couch? I'm guessing that's a couch. Yeah, a couch, and then that's a TV in front of it, isn't it? And this is the dining table. So yeah, this is supposed to be like a farm. We come back to our rural parents after going to the city to college. And we've changed, and they've not. Which I'm sure is a familiar feeling for a lot of people. So from the looks of it, the parents are quite religious, and I don't think we are. Yeah, I remember that feeling. Well, not quite that experience, but that feeling of having to hide stuff from your parents. Yeah, that's the same dialogue, isn't it? Yeah, so we just need to go and see Grandpa now. Forewarning, this is quite disturbing. At least as disturbing as pixels can be. So yeah, he's not really a person. He's just like a big mouth in a bed or in a mattress. Is that... kind of looks like a four-poster bed to me, but I'm not sure. Could just be a hole in the floor, I guess. It's really weird though. So this is when the weirdness starts to come in, or the disturbing elements. And Grandpa is very traditional. And not at all judgmental, apparently. Okay, thank you. I'll repent real soon. Yeah, that's really creepy. It's just like this mass in the center of the room. Yeah, okay. So from the looks of it, they were arguing. Kind of looks like he's waving his junk at her, but you know, with this many pixels, it's really hard to tell. So we're heading for the C word. We have the C word. And oh my god. He sounds so positive about it, and it looks as though he's just hitting her, or like having a go at her in some respects. Like attacking her in some way. I like that though about this, because it's sort of like, I think it's about the conflict between like rural, old-fashioned, traditional values and like modern values, and how an older generation sees the world versus us, but in a horror game. So I think this is a bug. Yeah. And we're apparently food on the table size. So this is very surreal. This is also very real as well. Guess it reflects on that conflict between being a person but also being a parent, or being a person also being somebody's child, and how there's a tension between those things, or oftentimes a tension between those things, like your own desires versus what you need to do as a parent or a child. And don't get me started on religious values. So yeah, I like the conflict here, like the tension between the fact he's reflecting on how tasty the food is and how that relates to his childhood, but then also they just dropping these like truth bombs on him and just confronting him with things he doesn't like, he doesn't want to talk about. Because I get the sense your character, the person you're playing, doesn't feel this way about any of this, but you either have to bite your lip or you have to have a go at them, which you don't really want to go, or you don't want to do, sorry. Christian values. And that tone of almost jealousy there. Yeah, that bit creeped me out. With dripping blood. So you can survive with an arts degree or a humanities degree in general. Doesn't really help you much in life, gotta say, but you know, it's a thing. Sad that this is a reality for a lot of people, like a distinct minority of people. When you don't align with their beliefs, they'll just push you out of their life, and that's it. Like all the years of caring and love just mean nothing. But at least you have your paper thing faith, hey? I guess that's what this is commenting on, like the hollowness of belief sometimes. Like you can have these simple beliefs, but then they're so layered and honeycombed that there's no sort of strength or depth to them. There's no backbone to them. They just crumble once they're put under pressure. God, yeah, that got very dark very quickly, didn't it? And now they look like monsters. Well, now they're more obviously monsters. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can look at. Check the sink ever so quickly now. Just go back upstairs then, and Grandpa's door has disappeared. And now we're in a dream or a nightmare. So that's obviously our lover. This is very disturbing. Although I guess it's a pointed reflection on what we do as meat eaters, or as consumers of meat products. You know, even though most of us don't kill our own food, we're sort of contributing to the chain of events where animals are murdered, or brutally murdered, and then cut up for food. Yeah, goddamn, that's dark. I mean, we like to think we're above it, like we're superior to that, but we're still an integral part of it, and we're complicit in the harm that happens to the millions of animals we consume. Not to get too philosophical or sound like I'm being judgmental. It's just one of those practical aspects of life, isn't it, sadly? what are we doing? Oh, we're going out the door, maybe. Yep, okay. Well, maybe I will, Mr. Pig. So yeah, this is like a... I think I mentioned it before, but it's like a rural farm. Jesus Christ, look at this. So I'm pretty sure these are people. Though they look huge. Could be babies. Definitely some weird stuff going on here. So yeah, I think this is a commentary on the darkness that often hides behind traditional values, and how hollow they often are when it comes to people. Like the people who often scream and shout about truth and justice and right and wrong are often the people who, when they're put under examination, those values start to seem hollow and insincere because they're always willing to sacrifice them for some sort of personal gain. I would say I feel as though this is way to the left of way more extreme than I feel about these sorts of issues. But I definitely have a problem with religion. Well, some kinds of religion. Especially the dogmatic or bullying use of faith. So I think we're pretty much at the end here. I say, it certainly makes me reflect on a lot of things. Like I like how disturbing the game is, but the fact it also picks up on some very real themes in a very disturbing way is really cool. Not just on family, but also on faith and identity, and how we try to live our lives as moral people. Like the tensions that exist. But yeah, this is Sins. This is completely free, so if you do find it interesting, I mean, you've experienced it now, but like if you want to experience it for yourself, go ahead and download it. It's the sort of nightmare you never really want to experience. But as a game, it's pretty damn good. So you were their world, but even you're they'll sacrifice if you don't meet their standards. It's a pretty fitting ending.